Hello and welcome to Éire. My name is Ben. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the CRF 300 Rally and made by Honda, and I'll go through some of its features, its specification, and overall we're going to be having a good look at this bike itself. So stick around, I hope you enjoy the video. I'll try and give you as much information. If there's any information I've missed, I'll make sure it's in the description or on screen. So be sure to enjoy the video, and if there's any feedback you may currently have, please leave it in the comments down below. And if you like CRF 300 Rally, hit that like button as well. So here we go, Honda CRF 300 Rally. Well, we'll start off with a first impression. This is something new to my review videos. Looking at the front here, I have to admit it looks very good, and if we look at, they've definitely kind of slimmed the bike nicely, and then you've got the regular peak on the front here, very nice. I like the inverted forks. On the front, the 300 Rally has got a nice windshield, and of course you've got the LED lamp, which is a standard on the Rally versus the normal 300. Have a look around at the color combination, very striking bike. It definitely looks like it's got a very good profile. Handguards, very nice quality, seems good. First impression, very nice, good looking bike. I like the features. Again, the windshield, definitely nice, very nice and tidy, and of course the LED headlamp as well. But we're going to go into a bit more detail. We'll move on to the walk around. Right, we'll do the 360 walk around. Proportions look good. You can see from the front it gets bigger and then slims down at the rear. Nice compartment there. That is for the tools, very nicely put there. And there's also a helmet lock as well, which initially I thought that was either an addition for a rack. Overall, very nice. Good looking bike. Going to move on to the headlamp. So we've got our LED headlamp here, bright on, or your dip beam here, and your brights on the left, and we've got our LED indicators as well. We'll have a look at the back here. Back is a standard bulb assembly, and you have your rear LED indicators. Start at the front, so we got 21-inch. It looks like probably a 60/40 tire. Looking at the grade of the knobblies here, again, if I'm incorrect, or let me know your feedback, put a comment down below. And then we've also got the inverted forks, very nice. I'll put some more details on screen or in the description. At the rear, we have an 18-inch tire with obviously spoked wheels, and we have a single piston disc brake measuring 220 millimeters, and the ProLink rear suspension. This one has got an upgraded suspension system to allow it to be a little bit more firmer. In relation to the 286cc engine, it's liquid cooled, single double overhead cam. It produces just over 20 kilowatts, and like I said, I'll put the brake horsepower on the screen. 26.6 newton meters at 6,500 RPM, and it's electronic fuel injection. The CO2 emissions are rated at 73 grams per kilometer, so it's an EU5 engine. The fuel capacity is an astounding 12.8 liters. So average fuel consumption, it should give you over 400 kilometers per tank, which equates to about 32 k's per liter. We've got the rubberized inserts for the foot pegs, which I think are very nice. Obviously the bike is predominantly built for distance, so they've added that for comfort, so you're not feeling a lot of that vibration through. What is also a good thing to note about the seat, they've got it rubber mounted, the seat, so they've improved the comfort level of it, and there's probably less vibration coming through on the actual seat, again, which is quite nice. The ground clearance on this motorbike is 275 millimeters, and then you've also got a seat height of 885 with the standard shock, so quite a tall bike. The wheelbase on it, so from wheel to wheel, is 1455 millimeters and a turning radius of 2.3 meters. Let's start her up. Handlebar controls, very straightforward. You've got your light on the left, hooter there, and then you've got your indicators here left and right. If you give the background noise right next to a church, the church bells are going. That's your clutch on the left, obviously nice and light, and then on the right hand side we have obviously our starter, your hazard lights, and then you've got your emergency switch off release, which is located here. Looking at the LCD display, we have on our fuel gauge there on the left, time, the top left, and we've got our RPM range there all the way up to 12,000, digital speed reading, your gear selection, and then you've also got the amount of kilometers you've done and the average fuel consumption that you can see there as well. ABS, you can switch it off and on, which is another great feature if you're going off-road, really fantastic. And of course you've got your top display here, so if there's any lights on, for instance, obviously you put your brights on there, that'll obviously come on. If there's any other lights that come on, they'll obviously come up there too. Just a couple of features I really like on the actual CRF 300 Rally. If we come around the back here, there's this toolbox compartment which you generally don't see attached to the side of the bike, so I quite like that. Normally it's underneath the seat. They've probably put something else there, so I really like that. You've also got that helmet lock as well attached to the side of the bike. That's awesome. And then obviously the rack would attach to these points here for extra luggage space. The rubber foot pegs, I like that too. And check this out, they've gone and actually had these folded in. I think that is superb. Really nice quality, that. And of course when you don't need them, they're not sticking out, and they nicely discreetly put away. Just one thing to note, you know, I've said small bikes, big adventures. Multiple people have proved that you can take smaller bikes on longer journeys. And just to mention a few, we've got obviously the biggest, probably one of the biggest motorcycle channels currently on YouTube. That's Itchy Boots, and she currently has this bike, the CRF 300 Rally. She might have done some modifications to it, however, she has done her best in relation to the bike, and she's traveled continents with it. So she took it from South America all the way through to Alaska, and she's now working on West Africa. I'll put her channel details in the description. If you do go to and subscribe to her, just let her know where you came from. I'd really much appreciate that. We've got Chloe Jones on the loose, another channel on YouTube. She currently wants to travel from the UK to the Pamir Highway, I think it's Tajikistan, and she's currently traveling on a C90. So you know, people are willing to look at doing those longer travels. They are looking at smaller bikes, smaller fuel capacities. So, you know, I wouldn't discount a smaller bike just for the sake of wanting a bigger bike. You can do a lot of adventures with smaller bikes, and this is just one of those bikes where it proves that even a 286cc or even a 90cc bike can take you. It's just a matter of perspective. We're going to take a look at the ride height of the CRF 300 Rally. Just have to change things around a bit. There's a funeral up the road, so all the parking spaces got taken up there pretty rapidly. So I've just moved down to outside the garage here, and we're going to sit on the bike, I'm roughly about 5'9", so it'll be interesting to see what the ride height is like. The standard seat height is 885 millimeters. This one has got a modified rear shock, so there is a aftermarket shock fitted to this one, so it is going to raise it up slightly higher than that, but it'll give you an idea of the height of the bike. The seat feels good. It is obviously a little bit firm, but the seating position feels good. I've got my feet on the ground on the right here, but as I said, that's probably due to the camber. The handlebars have been slightly raised versus the previous CRF 300 Rally as well, so slightly higher. So that's to give you a little bit more comfort. But I think overall, feels good. Nice. Having seen the CRF 300 Rally, I've been very impressed with it. The standard level of specification is very good. The LED headlamp, the touring screen, the LCD display, they really pushed the boat out. They want to improve comfort. They're giving you the comfort seat. They've improved the foot pegs, their positions, the rubber inserts. They've improved the range. You can get up to over 400 kilometers on this bike. It's got a larger fuel capacity. The handling's been improved. They've reduced the weight of the bike. So they've really done well here, and based on what I've seen, it's if I was looking in that sort of price range, it'll definitely be on my list of bikes to check out. So if you're in the market for a bike within this sort of price range, definitely one worth checking out is the CRF 300 Rally. Special thank you to Tig and his team here at Morans Bike Shop, who allowed me to come through and have a look at the CRF 300 Rally. If you're in the market for a Honda, they are a Honda dealer here in Drumshanbo in County Leitrim in Ireland. So if you're in Ireland, you're looking for a Honda, contact these guys here at Morans Bike Shop. Right, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your feedback on it. Do you have a CRF 300 Rally? Are you considering buying a CRF 300 Rally? What's your main goal? What's your main ambition in relation to motorcycling? Are you doing any long traveling? Do you travel with a smaller bike? Have you done routes with a smaller bike? Let me know down below. I'd really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, and of course, if you're enjoying the content, hit the subscribe button as well. I'm also continuing my Donegal journey as well soon, so the videos are coming out weekly for that, but I hope you enjoy the review videos I produce. Thanks again, and I'll see you all on the next video. Bye for now.